the Deputy Governor. Welcome, sir.
Signing of the lease, lastly, plus a county.
A visit by your team, led by His Excellency the Deputy Governor. They came all the way to Nairobi, as well as Meg, Ambassador, and the team who have come to our factory. And so that was our first facility, which was all about solving Nairobi's challenges when it comes with regards to organic waste, but transferring that into regenerative agriculture. Hence the name Regen Organics. Yeah. So today here, I'm very proud that we're here to launch our second facility here in Kakamega to solve the problems of Kakamega and to advance the benefits around Regen Organics to the people of Kakamega. So we've seen devastating issues when it comes to climate change, and I think farmers have been affected. So, and we believe as Regen Organics that the solution is around increasing productivity for farmers, is around integrated soil fertility management, and is around doing the best. So you can see our team out here you can wave Evergrow Organic Fertilizer. So the team is here, and our goal is to help farmers in Kakamega County to become better. Yeah. So currently we are working with over 6,000 farmers across the country. We are in 40 counties out of 47. That is all the arable land in Kenya. And farmers are seeing upwards of a 30% increase in yield. So what I'm talking about is farmers doing rice around the plains of Ahero or in Mwea, farmers doing maize here in Western or in the North Rift, farmers doing horticulture, all these farmers.
Insecurity. Through multiplier effects, people will get jobs and they engage most of the time. Therefore, we will not have time for criminal activities. Ladies and gentlemen, may I take this opportunity just to wave where you are, national government officers around. Security of Nias West, sub-county. Thank you, Mr.
County. But when you took over the office, you grabbed this project from another county. And that is the truth. I remember when you had a cabinet meeting, and immediately after the cabinet meeting, you dispatched me. KC, the CEO, is there? She's just around to go and meet the Synergy team in Nairobi, and we were in Nairobi for 4 days. We are eating very well, sleeping very well, and he called every after meeting, make sure that projects belong to Kakamega County. We are proud of you, Your Excellency. When you came back, you took your diary and invited the team from Nairobi to come and do an elaborate presentation in your office. And you said, this is wonderful. You instructed the county attorney, who is here, to make those land adjudication procedures immediately so that we can give lease to Synergy. You also send me back to Nairobi. What are you doing here? You go back to Nairobi. We want this project here. I went to his office. I've been to her office more than 10 times. So, Governor, thank you for grabbing this project from another county because you care for the people of Kakamega County. And I can assure you, the people of Kakamega, this is the second similar industry in Kenya, not in Western Kenya. The other similar project is in where we visited in Machakos County. And Governor, through your office also, you have given an elaborate CIDP that encompasses the development of this facility in this land. And this is in line with your manifesto during the election of wealth creation, creating employment for the youth, and food security. So Watu wa Kakamega County, you have a caring governor who has delivered. This factory will complement Mumias Sugar Company to sustain the economy of this county, because you have been depending on the Mumias Sugar Company. And this is a great achievement, and I'm assuring you, Governor, shetani yote mwenye atakuwa mbele, mwenye hata kupatia kura 2027 ashindwe kabisa. Si tumeanza vizuri? With those many remarks, sitaki kupita hapo kwa sababu time ni ya mzuu. Karibu tusimame tukaribishe His Excellency the Governor.
The Holy Savula. Members of the County Assembly led by the Speaker, Right Honorable James Namasi, the co-founder and President of Region Organics, Mr. David, Albert and team, our representative from JICA, Kenya, Mr. Hajim Iwama, the county executive who are present here today, representatives from other counties. I know my colleague Vihiga Governor is on the way, national and county officials present here, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good morning.
Good morning.
Habari za asubuhi. Before I make my remarks, Your Excellency the Ambassador, allow me to introduce my cabinet that is here today, because it's important for the people of Mumias to know my cabinet. I'll start with the CEC for Education. It's called Godfrey or Apigio Makofi. He's the man in charge of ECD and county polytechnics. Those are the devolved functions on matters education. We have our CEC in charge of finance, that is CPA Livingstone Imbai. That's Mr. Moneyman. He'll make sure that this program is properly anchored in the county integrated development plan. Next is CEC for agriculture, livestock, fisheries, and crops. The Region Organics Limited officials, that Kakamega County is a destination of choice for investors. We want to make this as the investment hub of the Lake Region Economic Bloc, comprising of 14 counties. I also want to echo the voices of earlier speakers by saying, Karibuni Matawa, Karibuni Kakamega County. Ladies and gentlemen, and particularly those of you who are visiting us for the first time, you are in the biggest county of this region, which is also the fourth populous county in Kenya, and of course the largest regional, or rather the largest rural county in Kenya, having 13 sub-counties. Kakamega County lies at the center of the Lake Region Economic Bloc, LREP, making it the ideal place for any investments that is targeting over 14 million people in the 14 counties of the Lake Region Economic Bloc. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lake Region Economic Bloc is a group of 14 counties which are leveraging on economies of scale to accelerate development through management and utilization of cross-boundary economic resources and infrastructure. Our theme is to ensure sustainable utilization of shared economic and natural resources. Your Excellency, based on the 2019 Kenya Population and Housing Census reports by the Kenya National Bureau of Statistics, our population stands at 2.2 million people, and this number is projected to increase by 2025. This population for potential investor will be a possible market under stable leadership and predictable business-friendly policies. Ladies and gentlemen, Kakamega County has an enormous potential in terms of human capital, whereas the 2019 Kenya Population Housing Census report put the working age at 53%. Prediction is that by 2027, this category of the human resource will comprise 61% of the population. My government is investing massively in education, particularly early childhood development and county polytechnics. The polytechnics are training our youth on various skills, and therefore any investor right from now can be sure to recruit virtually any profession within a few kilometers of any industry. Yet we also uphold the spirit of the region and the country. Institutions and firms within Kakamega County have hired people from all over the country. Ladies and gentlemen, perhaps one may want to understand the specific government initiatives we are taking to make Kakamega County business-friendly. I will mention a few. To begin with, my leadership is deliberate about what we want to achieve for our people. In the entire Republic, it is only Kakamega County which has launched the 2023-2027 County Integrated Development Plan. To begin my copy up. This shows how steadfast we are towards ensuring timely, efficient, and effective quality service delivery to our people. This plan prioritizes health, sanitation and hygiene, wealth creation and infrastructure developments, food security, education, social development, and good governance. As a county, we have set clear goals and formulated clear strategies of achieving these 6 pillars. Your Excellency, I'm profoundly excited by the idea of having Regen Organics in my county of Kakamega. The fact that this great company is investing in sanitation and hygiene, converting waste into energy, makes me feel like the climax of my leadership has come just when I'm beginning my first term. I am delighted, and yes, for any leader, getting partners who can innovatively offer solutions to problems facing people is always the best thing to happen during one's reign. But what is Regen Organics coming to get in Mumias? Ladies and gentlemen, Mumias town is now a municipality. In the just launched County Integrated Development Plan, Mumias is listed as a key place which we are building into a regional, competitive, livable and economically vibrant town. We are in the process of developing a county special plan to guide us on the sustainable use of land for socio-economic developments. We are giving this town priority, and Regen Organics will reap the full dividends of operating in the neighborhood of a well-planned town. We are improving road connectivity alongside a professionally done water network basically working around Mumias here will give you a feel of working at home, a comfortable home. And what else? Close to where we are is the only surviving indigenous kingdom, the Nabongo Mumias Wanga Kingdom, which attracts investors, including cultural enthusiasts. And I'm very happy that we are joined by our King Peter Nabongo, who is here with us today. Ladies and gentlemen, the issue of infrastructure development is not just about this locality. My government, in collaboration with the County Assembly, is revamping road network in the entire county. We are doing 10 kilometers of gravel roads in every ward annually. This translates to 600 kilometers of very motorable roads every year. I also want to say that the devolution regime gives potential investors particularly favorable environment to operate in. Consider this: in the last 10 years, despite very strained resources, this county has done 122 kilometers of bitumen roads, but before devolution, right from 1963 to 2012, Kakamega realized just 68 kilometers of tarmac road. So you can clearly see the value of devolution that we are enjoying today, courtesy of the new Constitution 2010. I'm now assuring our investors that by 2027, we'll be about 200 kilometers of tarmac. We look forward to working with national government agencies, and these will enable us to exceed this target. Our investors will therefore experience a good road network, which will enable them to easily access raw materials and readily available regional markets. Your Excellency, the road network is complemented by the recently commissioned Kakamega airstrip, which we are currently upgrading to an international stadium. I have personally engaged the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, with the intention of transforming the airstrip into a proper international airport. I wish at this juncture to appreciate our chief guests for choosing to land at the Kakamega airstrip. Apigiwe makofi. This morning, assuring our visitors and investors of high safety standards at the airstrip. The phase 2 of the construction of the standard gauge railway will see it reaching Butere and Mumias. All these will make transportation much easier for people, raw materials, and finished products, including manufactured goods by these organic plants. Your Excellency, our county development plan has a resource gap, which potential partners from the United States of America can fill. The plan requires 96.36 billion for full implementation. Yet we project to raise 54.78 billion, meaning that we have a resource gap of 41.5 billion Kenya shillings. If we are not, Your Excellency, Kakamega County experiences a tropical climate with rainfall throughout the year, and our ecology supports agriculture. We intend to invest heavily in agriculture, livestock, fisheries, and cooperative development, which is currently contributing to 52.2% of the gross county product. With the aim of regional organics, we believe productivity in farming within Kakamega County will go up and reduce the poverty levels from the current 33.3%. So we indeed welcome the coming on board of Region Organics, because we are going to address this challenge of poverty. Your Excellency, the large agriculture, livestock, fisheries and cooperative sector is having a potential of investment. Any investor will benefit from the efforts we are already putting in training field and extension officers and the induction of the farmers. Ladies and gentlemen, looking at the United States-Kenya Strategic Trade and Investment Partnership, which was launched in July 2022, there is a potential shared interest that investors from the US may have exchange programs with my county of Kakamega in the area of environment and climate action. We are working on the rehabilitation of the Kakamega forests, the only tropical forest in Kenya, and investors may consider putting their money in profitable projects that advance sustainable development with sensitivity to climate change. It is important that I briefly explain the importance of regional organics intervention in the sanitation economy. Currently, Kakamega County faces a huge challenge in the management of waste, and this cuts across in all the 14 counties which form the Lake Region economic block. With rapid urbanization, generation of waste is increasing at an alarming rate. Kakamega and Mumias towns alone generates upwards of 2,400 tons of wastage per day. Yet we have a capacity of mopping just about 1,200 tons of solid waste per day. This company targets to collect waste from the entire Lake Region economic block, with its population of over 14 million people. The fertilizer manufactured will be available to farmers in this region at a subsidized rate. We therefore look forward to a future of enhanced food security in this region. The investment here by Region Organics is worth 1.2 billion Kenya shillings, and Kakamega is one of the just 8 counties which were considered as the most preferred for the investment by USAID through the Kenya Investment Mechanism, and this plant is the second of Region Organics investment in Kenya. After today's groundbreaking, it will take an average of 18 months for the plant to be fully operational. Ladies and gentlemen, this company is projected to create more than 1,000 direct and indirect job opportunities, and many more people will benefit by engaging in commercial activities around the plant. This will significantly impact the economy of this region. The company will utilize organic waste to produce fertilizer and protein animal feeds that will benefit our farmers while saving our environment from pollution. The operation of this company will make our environment safe as per the United Nations Environment Programme's goal on climate action. The intervention of Region Organics will accelerate our own peace as to ensure access to sanitation and hygiene by all by 2030 as per the Sustainable Development Goals 6.2 and Africa Agenda 2063. My people of Kakamega County, when we are promising an economic transformation, this is what we meant. The people of Mumias are lucky we have started with them. But this is a journey that will work to reach each and every of the 13 sub-counties of Kakamega County. In conclusion, let us all be great ambassadors of this investment in order to encourage other potential local and international investors to come and invest in Kenya and in Kakamega County, the green jewel. Thank you all, and God bless Kakamega County. God bless Kenya.
This afternoon, I have long admired your governor. I have admired your objectives for the county. I have admired your vision for what Kakamega County can do. I have admired your dreams of healthcare and agriculture and education for your young people. But I have to say, maybe the thing I admire most is your governor's ability to run a backhoe. And I thought it was very innovative that normally at a groundbreaking you have a few shovels. No, your governor brought in a backhoe. So congratulations. If the governor thing doesn't work out for you, you can be a backhoe operator. It'll be great. Growth, good governance, and sustainable development here in Kakamega County and in Kenya. The agreement between Kakamega County and Regen Organics demonstrates how governments and the private sector can come together to drive growth and create meaningful employment opportunities. As the governor mentioned, this partnership will generate more than 500 full-time permanent jobs within Kakamega County over the next 3 years, and as a result contribute significantly to the economic prosperity of the region. But the benefits of this project extend far beyond the creation of 500 jobs. This new facility will put valuable agricultural inputs, such as fertilizer and animal feed, into the hands of more Kenyan farmers, supporting food security in the country. It will also act as ambassador. This is my #1 priority. Through USAID investments, the United States government takes great pride in supporting the growth of companies like Regen Organics, which are committed to improving the lives of Kenyans and boosting economic growth and creating jobs. U.S. supported this project by providing advisory services as well as a $2.65 million capital raise to support Regen's organic expansion. We've been joined by our partners, like our friends from Japan and many others. Fresh Life, Regen's sister nonprofit, has also expanded their household sanitation operations to more than 150,000 individuals daily as a result of USAID investing $1.5 million to boost Regen's productive capacities. The United States invests in Kenya because a stronger Kenya means a better partner for the United States and a more secure and prosperous East Africa and a more secure and prosperous world. You are very important to the future of the African continent and the world. It is my hope that this groundbreaking event will be the first of many in this county that I will attend. I wish Kakamega County and Regen Organics every success in their future endeavors, and it's clear that working together we can continue building a brighter future for everyone. Asante sana.
And mainly waste management. Your Excellency, the Ambassador of US to Kenya, my colleague, the Governor of the great county of Kakamega, your Deputy, Honorable Sabula, who is my good friend, dignitaries from Nairobi, and the investors who have come all the way to invest in this great place. I want to start by saying, as a region, we are very, very happy and grateful that we have chosen to come and invest in this region. We therefore thank you for the decision, and we want to assure you, you have made the right decision, because this is an area that is very passionate about agriculture, and our mainstay is agriculture. As the chair of the Council of Governors Committee on Environment and Climate Change, I'm very excited about about this factory. And we have been yearning to have this factory in this region, and particularly in the Lake Region Economic Bloc, which consists of 14 counties. I'm happy, and I want to congratulate my colleague for moving with speed to have this factory down Kakamega. Because even myself, I have been pushing to have this factory come to Vihiga. But he has been too smart. He has been too smart, and he's made it come here. But I'm happy we are neighbors. Vihiga and Kakamega, we used to be one county, one district. So I'm still happy that I'm part and parcel of this factory. And I can assure you, as a Council of Governors Chair for Environment and Climate Change, we are going to support this investment. And we are going to encourage this company and any other companies to establish the same in other parts of the country. Because as we talk today, waste management is our biggest problem, and particularly in our urban areas. And is leading to pollution of our rivers and pollution of our environment, leading to increased climate change in our country. So if we can be able to deal with waste as now a resource, is something that we should be proud of. And I want to thank the company and the government of the US for supporting this program, because we are going to make a big difference in this region and in the country. Climate change is one of the single most important pandemic that is facing our planet Earth. And unless we take remedial measures to reduce the emission of greenhouse gases, of which carbon dioxide and methane are the key, then we are destined to very rough times ahead. So this plant will play a crucial role in ensuring that all the methane that is produced from our waste is not allowed to go in the atmosphere, but instead will process into organic fertilizer, which is going to improve the production, agricultural production in our area. As we speak today, most of our agricultural production is on the decline because of one reason: consistent use of inorganic fertilizers for a long time, until our soils have become acidic, and as a result of that, production has gone down. So going back to produce organic fertilizer is going to revive our soils, is going to give life back to our soils. And therefore, and this to me is a very great step towards smart agriculture. And therefore, I want to thank the government of the great county of Kakamega, the investor, and everybody who has been involved in this exercise. We will support this program. I'm sure the fertilizer that will come from this plant will become more popular, and we shall forget about inorganic fertilizer and consign it to where it belongs. Thank you, and God bless you.
Your Excellency, the Ambassador, please, may you proceed and card in the tape.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Pigie makofi mazuri, mazuri, mazuri. The Deputy Governor, welcome sir.
Signing of the lease. Lastly, plus the county.
A visit by your team, led by His Excellency the Deputy Governor. They came all the way to Nairobi, as well as Meg, Ambassador, and the team who have come to our factory. And so that was our first facility, which is all about solving Nairobi's challenges when it comes with regards to organic waste, but transferring that into regenerative agriculture. Hence the name Regen Organics. Yeah. So today here, I'm very proud that we're here to launch our second facility here in Kakamega to solve the problems of Kakamega and to advance the benefits around Regen Organics to the people of Kakamega. So we've seen devastating issues when it comes to climate change, and I think farmers have been affected. So, and we believe as Regen Organics that the solution is around increasing productivity for farmers, is around integrated soil fertility management, and is around doing the best. So you can see our team out here you can wave Evergrow Organic Fertilizer. So the team is here, and our goal is to help farmers in Kakamega County to become better. Yeah. So currently we are working with over 6,000 farmers across the country. We are in 40 counties out of 47. That is all the arable land in Kenya. And farmers are seeing upwards of a 30% increase in yield. So what I'm talking about is farmers doing rice around the plains of Ahero or in Mwea, farmers doing maize here in Western or in the North Rift, farmers doing horticulture, all these farmers.
Insecurity. Through multiplier effects, people will get jobs and they will be engaged most of the time. Therefore, we will not have time for criminal activities. Ladies and gentlemen, may I take this opportunity just to wave where you are, national government officers around. Security of Mias West, sub-county. Thank you, Mr.
County. But when you took over the office, you grabbed this project from another county. And that is the truth. I remember when you had a cabinet meeting, and immediately after the cabinet meeting, you dispatched me. KC, the CEO, is there? She's just around to go and meet the Synergy team in Nairobi, and we are in Nairobi for 4 days. We are eating very well, sleeping very well, and he called every after meeting, make sure that projects belong to Kakamega County. We are proud of you, Your Excellency. When you came back, you took your diary and invited the team from Nairobi to come and do an elaborate presentation in your office. And you said, this is wonderful. You instructed the county attorney, who is here, to make those land adjudication procedures immediately so that you can give lease to Synergy. You also send me back to Nairobi. What are you doing here? You go back to Nairobi. We want this project here. I went to his office. I've been to his office more than 10 times. So, Governor, thank you for grabbing this project from another county because you care of people of Kakamega County. And I can assure you, the people of Kakamega, this is the second similar industry in Kenya, in Machakos County. And Governor, through your office also, you CIDP that encompasses the development of this facility in this land. And this is in line with your manifesto during the election of wealth creation, creating employment for the youth, and food. wote mwenye atakuwa mbele, mwenye hata kupatia kura 2027 ashindwe kabisa. Si tumeanza vizuri? With those many remarks, sitaki kupita hapo kwa sababu time ni ya mzuu. Karibu tusimame tukaribishe His Excellency the Governor.
The Holy Savula. Members of the County Assembly led by the Speaker, Right Honorable James Namasi, the co-founder and President of Region Organics, Mr. David, Mr. Hajim Iwama, the County Executive who are present here today, representatives from other counties. I know my colleague, Vihiga Governor, is on the way, national and county officials present here. I'll start with the CEC for Education. It's called Godfrey or Apigio Makofi. He's the man in charge of ECD and county polytechnics in the County Integrated Development Plan. Next is CEC for Agriculture, Livestock, Fisheries, and the Region Organics Limited officials that Kakamega County is a destination of choice for investors. We want to make this as the investment hub of the Lake Region Economic Bloc, comprising of 14 counties. I also want to echo the voices of earlier speakers by saying, making it the ideal place for any investments that is targeting over 14 million people in the 14 counties of the Lake Region Economic Bloc. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lake Region Economic Bloc is a group of 14 counties